Welcome back to the Company Show. We tell like it is, we don't care how you feel. And a quick recap of the Georgia-Charlotte game. 35-3 win they get there in Athens. Look, there's not much to take away from this game. Not much to say about this game. Kind of went exactly how I expected it to go. I wouldn't have been shocked if Georgia covered. I wasn't shocked that they didn't cover. This is exactly how Kirby Smart wants these games to go. Get in there, get up a couple of scores, 2 to 3 touchdowns, and then just run the damn ball. Get the second string in there, the third stringers in there, get them some actual game time experience, and then just get out of there with the win, no major injuries, and move on to the next game. That's exactly what Georgia was able to do. There were no major injuries in this game, which is what you always want to see, and they've got their final game of their regular season coming up this next Friday. Clean old-fashioned hate, Georgia Tech in Atlanta, but not on campus of the Georgia Tech. It's going to be in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, which I think is going to be fun. I think it's going to be mostly Georgia fans, probably 70% Georgia, 30% Georgia Tech fans. But either way, 35-3 win. Like I said, not really much to take away from this game except for, the one interception by Gunnar Stockton. It was a bad throw. He'll be the first to admit. Sorry if you hear my son in the background. He's still excited from the game. We actually did get a chance to go to the game yesterday. I'm recording this on a Sunday. We got in late last night. So super fun time. These kinds of games are really, I feel like, more of like a family game. Tickets are cheaper. It's a little bit less of a crazy crowd. Something you can really get, the whole family to. I enjoyed it. His first Georgia game. So making memories, have a tradition, get him to a game every single season. Was able to get this nice, cool red and black helmet, which I absolutely love. And got some cards as well, some cool cards in there. The first one was Stetson Bennett. But either way, 35-3 win. So I thought offense looked good besides the one interception. Defense looked great. Obviously, you kind of expected them to do. They would have shut Charlotte out if it wasn't for the actual interception by Gunnar Stockton. That set Charlotte up on a very short field. The defense was able to stop them, but they were already basically within field goal range, so they just kicked the field goal and got the 3 points. It was tough sliding out there for Charlotte. Give them credit for showing up and playing, but that's a bad team. That is a bad team. And I like I said, there's not much to take away from this game. You're just lucky that Georgia was able to get out of there without any significant injuries and on to the next one. Luckily, next season, we should be getting away from these types of games late in the season where you play cupcake schedule for the SEC because they're moving to 9 conference games. But other than that, I thought it was a great environment. Absolutely love Athens. They do a really good job on game day, the experience, especially for the fans. There's so much to do, even for kids. I mean, my son, he just turned a year old. He had a great time. 200 level, 200 section is where it's at. Absolutely love it. Shaded. Seats are nice. But other than that, 35-3 win. Georgia gets the win. They are now currently 10-1. They're going to go into the Georgia Tech game at 10-1. Basically a lock for the playoffs. Even if they lose to Georgia Tech, I still think they're getting in. I don't think they're going to lose to Georgia Tech. I will have a prediction video coming out about that. Georgia Tech got absolutely embarrassed at home by Pitt. Absolutely embarrassed. I've been saying it all season long. Georgia Tech is overrated. I'll give you a little preview. I'm picking Georgia to win by 14-plus points. But other than that, great game, fun time. I absolutely love Athens, love the environment. Got to see so many, people there that were just excited to be there, excited about where the program's at. So much energy, so much fun going on. So really good to see. Can't wait to get to more Georgia games. I did record a bunch of videos and pictures that I'm going to try and make like a little vlog, put them together. Also, cool thing, got to meet Gunnar Stockton. Me and my wife walked back to the car, with our son. We're putting our stuff away. We had a little drink by the car because we were like, hey, let's have a drink here. We'll go back down to the bars, have a drink at the bars and stuff and whatnot. Walking back by the stadium where the players come out, we had no idea. We just saw a small crowd there. There's probably like 20 people there. We're like, oh, what's going on here? And we just heard someone say, Gunnar! And look over, sure enough, Gunnar's walking out of the locker room, out of the stadium. Was able to get a picture with him and my son, which was absolutely nice. Perfect way to end the day. But other than that, great game. Like I said, Georgia looked great. Besides the one bad pick by Gunnar Stockton, they did exactly what I expected. 35-3 win there against Charlotte, and they move on to Georgia Tech this next week. Other than that, over and out.